swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Third baseman number 29.
And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
Come on, right here, one time. Here we go.
Now here's the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
They turn him loose here on the first pitch after reaching base, and he had a pretty good jump that time. You know, sometimes pitchers are so focused on not allowing that runner on third to score that they forget about that guy on first, and he's able to take second here with ease.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Check and go one right here.
Here you go now. Come on now, one time.
Here's Latos now on 0-2.
Hey, come on now, get him yourself.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, strike this guy out. Get him yourself.
Put him away. Give him your best stuff. Here you go.
Now another 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Hey, here we go. Hey, get your pitch. Stay through it. Let's go. Drive it.
Here's another 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2.
Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go. Hey, strike this guy out. Let's
Here he
go.
comes again, 1-2. Now a swing and a foul tip, held on to behind the plate, and they're lucky he did, as that's an important out, number 1. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Up next for the Tigers.
Victor Martinez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch on the way. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. You got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 to Martinez. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Oh, and he had a pitch to hit right there, too. He just didn't hit it.
Got him. So they're unable to even put the ball in play here, and now 1 more out can get him out of this mess with the game still tied. Steve Rodriguez will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ball game thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away.
Got 2 here.
Stop him right here.
He's set. Now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw it.
And hold that thought as this ball is through the infield for a base hit. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that'll be the end of the evening now for Matt Latos. Tommy Lane will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out. Brian Holliday is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. He's ready now. The pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Wait for a good one. Drive it, kid.
We need an out. Hey, no one better. Put him away right here.
Here comes the 1-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Tigers get just the 1. Joe Ray will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game.
Joe Ray.
Hey, two-way now.
Here's the first offering. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And a one-time magic number, 61 home runs on the season now. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, when you give up a clutch homer like that this late in the game that gives the other team a lead, you know you're kicking yourself a little bit. And how are you going to refocus now and get back into this game?
Raleigh Reeves will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. It's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
Pause, now the pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Joe Ray will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game. And on cue, there it was, back in the 7th inning. A solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. First offering on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Ken Hanna is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The Tigers have done it! For the 4th consecutive year, they are champions of the American League Central Division.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Hello, baseball fans. Before Thursday's action gets kicked off, let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting in the American League Central, the Tigers paid visit to the Red Sox in Beantown, and it was Detroit who was victorious. The final was 5-4. Joe Ray turned in a nice performance offensively with 3 base hits. He is currently among the AL leaders in batting average. Anibal Sanchez earned the win on the mound, his 11th of the year. The Texas Rangers were on the south side of Chicago to take on the White Sox, and it was the White Sox who came out on top. The final was 8-4. Cameron Maybin was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs. Jeff Samardzija was impressive on the bump, earning his 12th victory of the season in the process. The Tampa Bay Rays did battle against the Tribe at Progressive Field, and Tampa Bay was the winner, 12-10. Rene Rivera was phenomenal at the plate, picking up 2 round trippers. Alex Cobb was victorious on the mound and picked up his 10th win of the season. He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in shutouts. The Blue Jays did battle against the hometown Royals in KC, and it was the Jays who came away victorious. The score was 5-1. The Chicago Cubs were in Minneapolis to take on the Twins in interleague play. The Cubs came away with the win, the final 5-3. Jake Arrieta earned the victory on the mound and had the strikeout pitch working as he racked up 12 in this one. The Mariners paid visit to the Orioles in Baltimore, and it was the O's who came away victorious. The final was 5-4. Travis Snyder led the charge offensively with 3 RBIs in the contest. Kevin Gausman earned the victory on the mound, his 8th of the season. The Houston Astros paid visit to the OC to take on the Halos at Angels Stadium, and it was the Angels who came out on top. The score was 2-1. The New York Yankees were at O.co Coliseum to take on the A's, and it was the Yankees who came away with the win, 7-2. Masahiro Tanaka was impressive on the bump, earning his 12th victory of the season in the process. He is currently among the AL leaders in strikeouts. The Rockies paid visit to the ATL to take on the Braves, and it was free baseball for the Braves as they came away with the extra innings win, 11-10. Rick Kendrick was clutch at the plate as he picked up 3 RBIs. The Marlins visited the Nats in the nation's capital. The Nationals came away with the win. The score was 5-1. Max Scherzer earned the victory on the mound and had the strikeout pitch working as he racked up 12 in this one. As of today, he is in the top 5 in the National League in strikeouts. The Giants took on the Mets in Flushing, New York, and it was the boys from San Fran who collected the W in this one, the final 5-3. Matt Cain pitched well and earned his 14th victory on the year. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Reds matched up against the Fightin' Phils at Citizen Bank Park, and it was the Phillies who came out on top. The score was 3-1. Jason Hamill was victorious on the mound and picked up his 10th win of the season. The Diamondbacks took on the Cardinals at Busch Stadium, and it was the D-backs who grabbed the victory, 9-4. Charlie Connor was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs. Gavin Floyd earned the victory on the mound, his 8th of the season. The Pirates were in LA to take on the Dodgers, and it was free baseball for the Dodgers who walked off to the extra innings win. The score was 6-5. Yasiel Puig was hot at the plate, collecting 3 hits in the game. He is currently among the doubles leaders in the National League. Manny Parra earned his 7th W in relief so far this season. The Brewers did battle with the Pods at Petco Park, and Milwaukee was victorious in this one, 8-2. Chris Davis blasted 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total in the process. Willie Peralta was victorious on the mound and picked up his 10th win of the season. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
And the pitch, and Blanco bunts it, and it's a good bunt. Choate has it. He will wing it down the right field line. Here comes Crawford, and this game is over. And the Giants, once again, win a game in a very unusual way as this crowd goes crazy.
0-2 coming. Swing and a fly ball toward right center into the alley. Bradley on a run. Jackie dives. Oh, he caught it. He laid out, made a sensational play. Runner tags. He'll advance into third. Jackie Bradley, Superman in the alley. And how about the appreciation from these fans? A spectacular catch.
And now the 1-1 delivery, and here it is, and it's swung on a high drive left center field. Full going back. He's to the track, and he's right to the wall. He's there. He squeezes it, and the A's have won it. 3 consecutive years in the postseason for the Oakland A's.
Now on 3-2 to Utley with Rollins leading from second. Here's the pitch from Beckett. Call strike 3 and a no-hitter. Josh Beckett, for the 21st time in Dodger history, a no-hitter. The 11th no-hitter in Los Angeles Dodger history. The first since Hideo Nomo in 1996. Josh Beckett, a no-hitter.
Punted right at the first baseman, and that's an easy play. Oh, he missed him. How in the world did that happen?
That is extreme agility by a former football player. That looked like he was heading into the secondary and evaded the free safety.